The socialite who called me the cable guy just lost her mansion. You ever meet someone who is so allergic to common people that they actually look through you like you're just a piece of furniture that happens to breathe? That's Mrs. Sterling. She was selling a $10 million smart mansion in the hills, and I was the lead systems architect who spent 6 months programming every single light, speaker, and security camera in that house. It was my masterpiece. The day of the VIP open house, I was there in my cargo pants and a t-shirt, doing one final check on the server racks. Mrs. Sterling walked in, smelling like expensive gin and judgment. She took one look at me and pointed toward the back. "The service entrance is by the garage," she said, not even making eye contact. "And tell your manager that the internet boy shouldn't be in the foyer when the actual guests arrive. It ruins the aesthetic." I tried to tell her. "Mrs. Sterling, I'm Jordan. I'm the one who— I don't care who you are," she snapped, waving a manicured hand. "Fix the Wi-Fi and get out. You're lucky I'm even letting you use the service elevator. And don't you dare touch the catering." I just stood there for a second. I've put 300 hours into this house. I built the custom AI that runs the climate control, the window tints, and the privacy mode. "Of course," I said, giving her a very specific smile. "I'll make sure the system performs exactly how it's been programmed." I went to the basement, opened my laptop, and did one tiny thing. I didn't break the system. I just recategorized Mrs. Sterling. See, the house uses facial recognition for automated hospitality. If the system recognizes the owner, it plays jazz and opens the curtains. But if it detects a security threat, it does something else entirely. I left through the garage, sat in my truck across the street, and waited. At 6 p.m., the billionaire buyers arrived. I watched from my iPad as Mrs. Sterling walked up to the front door, ready to show off the seamless living technology. She stepped onto the porch. The sensors scanned her face. Instead of the doors swinging open and the Welcome Home playlist starting, the house went into full lockdown. Steel shutters slammed down over the windows. The sprinklers, the high-pressure ones, went off right over the front porch, soaking her silk dress in seconds. And the speakers? They didn't play jazz. They played a pre-recorded, high-volume loop of a barking German shepherd. I watched her through the security feed, screaming and slipping on the wet marble while the billionaires just stared in horror. My phone started blowing up. Mrs. Sterling was shrieking into the voicemail. "Jordan, the house is attacking me! Fix it! Fix it right now!" I waited 10 minutes. Then I answered. "Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Sterling. I'm just the internet boy, remember? I'm actually on my lunch break. And since I'm the help, I figured I shouldn't interfere with the aesthetic of your open house." "I'll pay you double!" she yelled over the sound of the barking. "It's not about the money," I said, leaning back in my seat. "It's about the programming. The system doesn't recognize you as the owner anymore. It thinks you're an intruder. And honestly, the AI is usually never wrong. I didn't fix it until the buyers had already driven away. She lost the sale, her reputation in the hills is trashed, and she had to pay me a 5-figure emergency fee just to let her back into her own kitchen. Turns out, the internet boy is the only thing standing between her and a very expensive shower."